I can hear the game. You guys can hear it, but you can't see it. Okay. So we're in Caledon. We have at least one main quest and then multiple smaller ones. Okay, Arcanum. This is Caledon. Okay. Here we go. So, yesterday I did look into the whole Master of Persuasion conundrum because I was getting a little concerned about it. And it's not as bad. It's not as bad as I thought. But I am kind of sort of forced to we'll have to play nice, basically. We'll have to play nice with Caledon and the Unified Kingdom and everything for now. For now. We will play nice. Okay. Yep. I can do this. I can do this. So, I think we can do... We can do the diplomacy quest first. Yeah, I think that's probably best. I don't think there should be too much of a difference. I don't think the main quest and the diplomacy quest intersect in any way. Hi, Iris. Hey, big girl. Stop. Stop, big girl. Stop. Stop causing chaos and mayhem. Shoo. Stop. Hi, Iris. Hi. Please don't lay down on top of the keyboard, honey. Iris. Just lay down. If you lay down, we can just play. Yeah? Just lay down. Okay. So maybe we take off the bone. That doesn't seem very nice to do, you know, walking into a diplomatic meeting carrying a weapon. This doesn't seem very smart, frankly. There we go. The kitty has docked. What? I was typing in the... Whatever. Where are my boots? There we go. Anything else? No, I think I'm good. Here we go. Hello, sir. I'm Renard. I've been expecting you. You're sent from Mr. Willowsby, no? Yes, Renard. I'm here for the negotiations. Of course you are. You are not from Caledon, no? I hate this place. Pit of vipers. I'm a politician, and I know that sometimes the game is hard, but these Caledonians, ugh, I have never seen so much backbiting and bootlicking in all my days. Oh, really? Is that so? Do you have any advice? Yeah, hold on to your wallet. So much money passes from hand to hand here. I've received bribes from beggars here. Bless me, I have. He makes a sign across his breast, bowing his forehead. I pray to the gods that I survive this wicked place. Lamau. Let's get to the point, Renard. My apologies, madam. I've just never had a more terrible time, no matter... You will proceed through these doors, straight ahead through, into the large doors at the end of the inner courtyard. The guards there will be instructed to let you pass once we have finished our conversation here. And then, once through those doors, you'll walk directly to the end of that long hallway to another set of large doors. Through those doors is the council. You will proceed to the podium, and the advisors will begin asking you questions. Okay, what happens then? Once you finish the negotiations, you'll obtain the signed agreement from them and leave the premises immediately. Mr. Willoughby will meet you right here with me once the negotiations are done. You'll be paid then. Sounds clear enough. Personal advice? You will no doubt be approached by not a few persons on your way to the advisor's chambers. These individuals will represent various interests here in Caledon and will attempt to sway your position on any number of points detailed in the dossier you've received. And do not speak with them, take no money from them, and for the love of gods, do not change your position on any of the points. The very economic future of Arcanum hinges on the acceptance of Caledon into the unified kingdom. Do you understand? Good day to you, Renard. Good. I'll send word to the guards to expect you. Good luck in negotiations. Okay. Oh, these are all the people who are trying to convince me, huh? That's locked. I can go to the south, though. Interesting. Might I ask who you are? I am Prince August Farad, heir to the throne of our land. Please forgive me, but you've caught me in the midst of preparations. I'm amazed by your overwhelming effeminate nature. I feel like that's not actually meant as a compliment. Nope, it was not meant as a compliment. Nope, that doesn't work either. No time for pleasantries. So, he just doesn't want to take a... He just doesn't want to talk. Yeah, he doesn't want to talk. Okay. Probably later or something. Can I ask you a few moments of your time? I understand the position you're in. I won't be long. I'm represented from the Department of the Treasury here in Caledon. Oh, it's you. I've been briefed that they had chosen the other fellow. Your abilities in setting prices are what we consider favorable to these negotiations. Aren't what we consider favorable to these negotiations. I'm afraid we have nothing further to talk about. I need to be an individual of good judgment. I represent the Department of Transportation. I know you're on the way to speak with the advisors. I'd just like to tell you that if you can get a signed agreement that states that Caledon will have the rights to build and own her railroads, we would be very appreciative. I'll take it under advisement. It seems Tarant has chosen her representative well. A good negotiator must know all of the issues. I represent a magic consortium here in Caledon. I'm sorry, it seems you're no use of magic, nor friend to its ways. I don't believe we've anything left to talk about. I don't have enough points in magic. Feels bad. Committee of Technological Research. He doesn't want to talk to me because I don't have enough points in tech either. Might I impose? Military. I can tell you're a woman well versed in the ways of war. You might just understand our position here in the negotiations, perhaps be able to give us some assistance. You're aware that the Unified Kingdom requires that half the troops of the new members must serve under the Unified Battalions. We understand this position, but we believe that Caledon needs to keep her standing army indefinitely. If you happen to agree and see that it becomes a part of the agreement, we'd give you a 2,000 gold peace stipend. The spoils of war. I can see the validity of her point. I'll consider it. President of the Caledonian Mint. I just wanted to thank you for being here and to say that it would be in everyone's best interest, but especially yours, if Caledonian gold will always be honored as equally as unified gold. You know, there are more concerns here than meet the eye. 700 gold. I'll think about it. She's quite beautiful. I'm so glad that you're making the time for me, madam. I represent a Department of Trade and Export. I can think of so many ways, but right now I think that it would be best serve everyone if we come to some sort of compromise on the issue of Caledonian shipping routes. I believe that Caledon is entitled to charge a toll, even to Unified Kingdom members. The toll will be charged indefinitely. You agree, don't you? She'll give me 800. She presses up against you. You feel her womanly endowments through the fabric of her dress. There might be many considerations, but I could guarantee you 800 gold pieces. She gives you a very direct look. I love that she's like, she doesn't give a shit if my character's female. She's like, fuck it, maybe she's a lesbian, maybe she's bi. I'm gonna try anyway. Love that for you, honey. Department of Labor. Growing problems with labor unions in Tarant. They're bringing up to we can't have that happen here. We need the labor unions to be outlawed here. No. I believe that we can convince you of the compelling nature of our argument. No. 1,500. I'll think about it. Department of Agriculture. Caledonian farming for grain. Our farmers make a very nice living and our economy is very stable. Our food export taxes and tariffs bring in considerable amount of money. We need to make sure this continues to be the case. If you could assure me, you can ask your membership, and I'm sure we can find a payment that is suitable for the services. Shall we call it, say, 600 gold pieces? I'll consider it, buddy. I won't take up much of your precious time. I'm a member of Caledonian Parliament. Monarchy, but we do have an elected parliament with limited power. We also understand that the Unified Kingdom has a parliament and that each member has a certain number of votes. If we could persuade you to our way of thinking, it might benefit us both. So Caledon should have 4 votes from the very beginning. We realize that this is the same number as Tarant, but we need to look at the importance of the Unified Kingdom of a powerful kingdom like Caledon. If you agree and can make sure that this gets in the agreement, then we make sure you're given 900 gold pieces. Call traveling expenses. Okay. I see. Well, that was all very interesting. Thank you. Oh, the box is here. I think that's the same box that was outside, right? So someone smuggled it in here. Not for good reasons, I'm sure. Well, we did kill the dude who was plotting the assassination, but maybe he had buddies. Hope not. Here we go. I'm only mildly terrified. Into the podium. Dear Madam, we're grateful for your time today, and would very much appreciate a few moments of your time to clarify the remaining points in the articles of membership. Once you've answered our questions, then we will vote as to what our positions will be concerning Caledon's membership in the United Kingdom. May we begin? Please. Specify what Tarant's position will be on the issue of the construction of a railroad here in Caledon. Okay, so we're gonna have to aim for impressive or incredible. What was the definition of that? So, what we want to see is what is the best case scenario for Tarant, and then what is the middle scenario. Construction of a railroad here in Caledon. Trying to do some math here real quick. That's 27. So as long as I can get at least 3 points on each question, I'll pass. Let's see. We'll go through this once and then I might do it again. So Tarant needs a certain number of points. 37 to be precise. Shared ownership of the railroads and stations in Caledon. I'm trying to do math in my head of like what is fair, what is right, and where can I gain and lose points. What am I willing to compromise so that I can choose more hardline pro Caledon options later? I think this is probably one of the weaker points where if I want to go full Tarant, maybe this is the place to do it. Because it doesn't matter that much. It's like, okay, let's say Tarant controls all aspects of the railroad. The railroad doesn't currently exist at all for Caledon, and Caledon's fine without it. Oh. Someone's annoyed. I'm being too loud. Caledon seems to be fine without it, right? They have ships, they have magic transportation. So if they were to add the railroads, it's not like this is like something that they rely on currently. So if they're smart, they won't rely on it too much in the future. Have Tarant control the railroads means Caledon can still control the other stuff. Okay. Sure. I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna write down some numbers. Excuse me, I'm about to be very autistic about this. Okay, so rails for Tarant. Benefits is all if Tarant controls all the aspects of railroads. On subject to magic and its uses within city walls. There we go. This is the one. This is one of those where I'm gonna push. I'm gonna push for Caledon. We'll ask for regulation. Because that's the least that's unfortunately there's not a whole lot of compromise here. Besides, magic being regulated is probably a good thing regardless, considering how dangerous it is. So that was Caledon. So this is the regulation one. Regulation. Magic. Okay. And what are the technological trade issues, more specifically the economic and social status of Mr. Gilbert Bates? So this is one of those where I just don't give a fuck. Bill G, we're gonna go full Tarant here. And the military. Okay, this is one of those where I'm gonna go pro Caledon. The half and half is actually not that bad. It actually gives you more points with Caledon than otherwise. It's actually the most pro Caledon option you can pick, ironically. Will serve in the Unified Battalions. Yep. 3, 4. That was the army. What of the so-called membership tax that is placed on all new entrants? Ooh. No tax for 5 years, followed by reduced rate. That's 823. That's not actually the best concession, but it's a concession. And what of the requirements that all Unified Kingdom members must discontinue use of their own currencies and change to Unified Gold Standard? That one's actually whatever. If you're gonna be joining a, like a, you know, union like this, then it's just convenient if everyone uses the same fucking currency for several reasons. That's 10 points. That's 15. We're at 15 points. We're gonna give them 3 years. And what of shipping routes? Who will receive privileges and concessions? This one we need to be careful with. We're at 10, 15. We're now at 18 points. Caledon will collect a toll from members for 10 years. Privileges will be given to Tarantian ships above all. Let me think. Nah, fuck taxes. Free use of the shipping routes builds a stronger economy. Fuck it. I hope I'm not ruining their economy too much. That one was currency. And then it was the ship routes. So now we're at 10, 15, 18. We're at 22 points. We need 5 more, I think. 1 second. Technically, we only need 4 more. And now is the big one. This is the one that I've been waiting for. These people in labor unions will be shot on... No. Limited rights or full privileges. Fun fact, if I pick the full privileges one, it gives 0 points to neither to Caledon and 0 points to Tarant. No one is happy if I pick that labor unions have full privileges. Well, I am quite pro-labor, so fuck it. I'm about to make a lot of people unhappy. To be precise, I'm about to make 2 whole ass fucking countries unhappy. Let's go. That was 0. I just lost points there. Well, didn't lose them. I just didn't gain any. Okay, this next one. I have the same number of votes as Tarant has. Can't do that. We'll go with this one. Caldon starts with 2 votes and 3 after 5 years. So that adds 2 plus 3. So union, that was unions. And this is votes. And we're doing a 2-3 split. Hi, Dragonar. Colin, source of 2 answers. Yep. I believe this is the last one now. This is my last chance to get points. I need 2 minimum. Okay. It is well known that Tarant is dependent upon Caldon for grain, and they make a lot of their money through taxes on exported produce. What concessions will be made to our farmers who enjoy a demanding market? I'm not a huge fan of these options. Arcanum, a person of culture. Thank you, Ayatel. I don't like that the concession is, we will do this thing for 3 years or we will do this thing for 5 years. It's like, that's just a temporary solution. The concessions should all be of a indeterminate nature. I was a wee little kid when it released. Same, I was 4 years old when this game came out. That's why I didn't play it back then. But I get to play it now. Concessions will be made to our farmers who enjoy a demanding market. Whatever, the game's not really giving me options I like, so we're just gonna have to go with what we have. Giraffe will stand for an additional 5 years. And that was 2-5. On, it was food. It's not really food, but whatever. Tariff. Yeah. I tried my best. I got as many points for Tarant in like the specific points where I knew that it wasn't as bad to go full Tarant. Because it didn't screw over Caldon as much. I was a wee little communist. Wow, now I'm feeling old. I'm freaking 28. I'm gonna be 29, bro. Every time people say, I'm feeling old, I'm like, bro, are you over the age of 70? No? You're not old. I remind people that through advancements of medicine, the age that is considered old has increased a lot. DL Genesis 38. Oh my god, people showing up on my fucking Jesus Christ. I see someone is playing a Tim Kaine game. Hell yeah. I recently turned 28 based. I only played old games because of my uncle. I'm playing old games because I'm on a fucking marathon, apparently. 35 now. There you go. Give us a moment to discuss what we have. I don't know. I've always had a very different outlook on what is considered old, I feel. Most people. But yeah. To make a decision concerning what sorry. I think if you're counter in this matter, give us a moment to discuss what we heard today and to make a decision concerning what our recommendation will be. Okay, so it feels like the games were designed different than today. Well, of course they were. You didn't have the same technologies, you didn't have the same standards, you didn't have the same culture, you didn't have, like, of course they're different. Some things have gotten better, some things have gotten a little worse, but It's definitely different. So our objective here was to get the middle ground on Tarant, because Tarant has 3 different levels of success in this quest. Either you fail it, you do well, or you do extremely well. But from the numbers I'm looking at, if I wanted to do extremely well, I would have to shaft Caledon on every point, basically. Just shaft them. And I'm not really willing to do that. Do you also know CDDA, Cataclysm? No, I don't think I'm aware of those ones. Stories and writing has gone to shit. Rest improve here and there. Story and writing has gone to shit. As someone who mostly plays games for the story and good writing, I am still capable of finding good games with good writing and stories these days. It's not just all of them. There's a lot more games being made at like a very big level, right? A very like widespread, very visible, very popular. And so there's a lot more visible failures. Back in the olden day, if first of all, the barrier of entry into making a game was bitch. At least making a game of this scale. It would have been prohibitive as fuck. And then if you did manage to do it, the chances that you'd be able to do it, make it well known enough that people tried it, and then that it would suck, it was just, the numbers are just not there, you know? It was just unlikely that you'd manage to do all that. Whereas today, it's a lot easier to just make games. It's a lot easier to make games and make them well known, and so the number of failures has gone up just as much as the number of successes, I'm guessing. They just failed, exactly. They just failed, exactly. They literally just failed, but now you get to see the advertised failed games. You get to see them. There are still solid RPGs, CRPGs even. Yeah, Owlcat has put out nothing but solid CRPGs for 5 years or so now. It's been pretty good. Very modern, but very truthful to the original genre, CRPGs. And yeah, like, that's just Owlcat alone. And then we have Larian, of course, who's been making CRPGs for quite a while that are also pretty fucking good. And that's just the more modern ones, because if I wanted to go into the middle ground, I could bring up a few others. I tried to play Life Through Ashes in the first game, but man, I couldn't get to like them. I love them. Pathfinder Kingmaker, which is the first Owlcat game, that was my first CRPG. Had a blast. Baldur's Gate 3 was more streamlined than Owlcat, which made the game more popular. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 was a very interesting middle ground between a modern CRPG, like Owlcat games, and a regular RPG, like what we consider a regular RPG these days, which is more ARPG than anything else. Baldur's Gate 3 was like a weird compromise in the middle, which was very interesting to see. I tried to play Pillars of Eternity 1, but the writing, I couldn't disagree with you more. I adore Pillars of Eternity 1. Completely disagree. I absolutely adore it. And I am sure for in no small measure, because it is also technically a Tim Kaine game. You can see his work all over it. But also because it's an Obsidian game, and I'm a huge Obsidian fangirl. I love their games. Not all of them. Not all of them. Just most of them. Sorry, one second. But yeah, the thing with games like that you're mentioning is that they're very, like, how would you say? You either hate them or love them. The thing with games like Arcanum and Pillars of Eternity is that they are solid games. And even the Pathfinder games from Owlcat. They are very solid games. But they are very opinionated. They're not made for the masses. They are niche. Which means you're either going to be part of that niche and you really love them, or you're not going to be part of that niche and you're not going to be a big fan. And that is just that's the price you pay for making games like that. I personally think we should have more of those. Give me more of those very niche games, and I know that I won't like all of them, but when I do like them, they're really fucking really good. I really enjoy them. So yeah, BG2 story. I've never played the Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 games, and Planescape writing was stopped for me. I might be playing Planescape next. Not immediately after this game, because I have another game queued up after this one. But when I'm done with Arcanum and that game, I might do Planescape. Yeah, but that doesn't make money, which is the world we live in. That's not true, but your vibe is correct. It doesn't make as much money. It does make money, though. There are ways to make money off of this. Owlcap proved that. Anyway. Right. Sorry, I'm back to my IRL Excel sheet real quick. That's fine. Working. Working. 1. 4. 28. Okay. So. Okay. We're probably gonna get this accepted. I played Planescape in German. Oh, that's cute. If it's the language, so much better than English. I played, what was the game that came out recently that was very French? Expedition 33. Clair Obscur. I played Clair Obscur in French, with the voices in French, everything in French, but the subtitles in English, right? And I cannot watch like YouTube videos of people playing the game in English, because the voices of the characters in English, they just don't match. They just don't match the characters. They just don't. To me, they just don't. That game is just so obviously meant to be played in French. I don't know. So I know what you mean with the game fits a certain language. Anyway. Okay. The council members are thinking about all my beautiful arguments. They're still thinking about it. Okay. The discussion seems to be coming to a close. There's a nodding of heads. An agreement seems to have been reached by them all. The chairman turns back to you. Yes? After some deliberation, madam, we have decided to accept the terms outlined here today, and to recommend membership in the Unified Kingdom based on them. We will make the king aware of our decision. He will be leaving immediately for Tarant. Thank you once again for your time. We shall speak with His Majesty about this as soon as possible. Please take a signed copy of the agreement. He hands it to you. Good day. Thank you, and good day. Hell yeah. Tales of Majayal? I don't know that one. Okay. Was I given something? No. 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 Okay. That was a little weird, but okay. Oh, he's still being a bitch about it. Okay. No other RPG I ever played can even begin to imitate that. Cool. Oh, there he is. Willowsby. Hey, buddy. Glad to meet you. Are you enjoying the city life? How are you this fine day? Fine. Thank you, Lorham. Hello there, young lady. Well done, well done. I've heard that you secured an agreement with the council. Let me have a look. Here it is. I must say, you've done quite well here. Not perfect, but when do you ever get everything you want? He laughs, patting you on the shoulder. I'm most impressed with your work here, madam. I'm going to pay you 7,000 gold pieces for your skilled negotiation. Thank you so much. Give me master in fucking persuasion. Now, the important thing in a negotiation is... And there you have it. All the secrets of the persuasive arts. Thank you, sir. Say no more. Say no more. You've rendered Tarant and all the unified kingdoms a great service. You'll be remembered for many years, madam. Sure. Bye. The difference is that if we manage to basically like steamroll Caledon, we would get an extra. Well, we get a fuckload more money, and then we would get like a reputation thingy. Where is it? Honorary, whatever the fuck. Honorary ambassador to Tarant. Reaction adjustment to anyone from Tarant plus 15. That's it. It's kind of boring. Not worth it. Yeah, I think that was good. I think I'm happy with that. You say fucking in a very satisfying way? Well, yeah. What else is the point of swearing if not to do so satisfyingly? First Panara Temple's here. Oh, right. We should go to the fucking Panara Temple, actually. We should do that. Did he give me something? Oh, maybe he took something. I'm guessing he took something. I still have his shit, though. Do you like the Antush flowers? Carnations, yes. I am a fan of carnations, yes. I am also Portuguese. And to people of my country, that flower has a whole ass meaning. So, that's why. I can at least put this on. And this. I could probably wear my chainmail. It's probably fine. What's the meaning? Carnations are associated with freedom in my country because in 1974, Portugal was under a dictatorship that we had been under for a very, very long time. And we had a revolution that day that took down said dictatorship. The revolution is known as the Bloodless Revolution or Peaceful Revolution, yada yada yada, because it was genuinely mostly peaceful and bloodless, which is unlike most revolutions. It's quite rare. On that day, the military marched on the seat of power of the country, and while the soldiers were on the street, you know, sort of just waiting for things to move forward, there was this woman, this florist, right, who's selling flowers. She sees the soldiers and she starts placing carnations, which she happened to be selling that day, on top of their rifles. You know, their rifles are vertical. Then you can kind of bloop, put a little flower on it. So she started putting her carnations on the barrels of their rifles. And then people took photos and it became kind of a symbol of that revolution, the carnation. And it's a symbol of anti-dictatorship and of freedom from tyranny. Just didn't know it was in Portugal. Yeah. So that is why that's my name. They're also just pretty flowers, so. God damn it. Oh, wait, I could just... There we go. Much better. It's triggering the shit out of me. I need to stop. I need to stop. Okay. So that's that. Now that I have Master Persuasion, I can recruit any of the people who refused to come with me up until this point. Is there anyone I want to recruit, is the question. I really want to try if Dante will come with us. I doubt it, because the reason he didn't come with us wasn't because of a restriction. It was because I missed the opportunity to recruit him. Now he doesn't talk to me, but if we're very lucky, maybe the Master Persuasion thing overrides that. I doubt it, but we'll try. Have I played Mass Effect? Yes. Yes, I have. It was one of the first games I played on stream. And it is one of the few sci-fi RPGs that I like. Because I'm usually more of a fantasy kind of player. I prefer fantasy to sci-fi quite heavily. But I make an exception for Mass Effect. It is quite fun. I did like it. We're not out yet. Come on. The fuck? What? So... Huh? That said lycanthrope. Like, werewolf. A werewolf just... walked out of his house, beat the shit out of a bunny, and then walked back in. He was also friendly. He didn't attack us. I'm not about to have it. I'm not about to question that. You know what? Huh? Oh, I can't do question mark. Oh, I like realistic settings, but rare to fit it in an RPG. Warhammer CRPG. Warhammer 40k, I don't consider that to be sci-fi. I consider that to be space fantasy. It's way too... There's way too much fantasy in Warhammer 40k for me to consider it sci-fi. Original Fallouts and Underrail come close. I have not yet played the original Fallouts. Finished Greedfall 2, felt like a last-ditch job. I only later heard that the company filed for insolvency, so that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I'd heard about Greedfall and I took a look and I went, Did I ever play KOTOR? No. I have not played, the number of Star Wars games that I've ever played ever can be put into one hand. It was Star Wars Empire at War, which I can also count with one hand the number of people I personally know who've ever fucking heard of that game. And then it was Star Wars Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy, and Star Wars Jedi Knight, Jedi Outcast. That's it. Those are the only Star Wars games I've ever played. Hi, Socks. KOTOR is solid. Yeah, I know. I have heard. There are many games that were very good, and I have not played all of them. I'm going through them one by one. I'll get there eventually, I'm sure. Right now I'm playing Aether and Iron. Very fun as an RPG, visualish novel game go. Can I get past this? Ah! No. I'm just not allowed. Oh, right, we came here by boat. We came here by boat. We did. We did do that. That is the thing we did. Where did I want to go? Why was I leaving? Because I wanted to check out Dante. Right. Okay, then we might have to catch the boat. You have arrived, I have noticed. At least you have a lot of games to play. I play too many games. Nah, no such thing. Bunny. Bunny's dead. Bunny's very dead. Okay, that's it. I have to go and ask that fucking werewolf. What the fuck is going on, sir? Sir, what the fuck? Sir. No, you don't get to pretend like nothing happened. I saw a werewolf. Fur, do you get many protesters? I know just how to deal with them. Damn hoity-toity types. Pat's pistol holstered at his hip. Oh my. When you go to the mind reader, do you get half price? Oh, that is so funny. Holy shit. What's your day job, if I may ask? I work in cybersecurity. I'm a security engineer. I can't ask him about the fucking werewolf I just saw. We're just gonna pretend like I didn't see it. My daughter lives with me. You can talk to her if you'd like. She's been missing a lot of nights. Suspect she's sneaking out to see her betrothed again. No, I think your daughter's a werewolf. Actually. I think your daughter's a freaking werewolf, sir. I have bad news, sir. Where the fuck's your daughter, though? She was here a moment ago. Where'd she go? Where's your daughter, sir? I should have picked CS. It's fun. Oh, wait, she's over there. Ma'am, I know what you are. I know what you are. Wake up. She's just gonna lie. Is that how it is? Okay. Okay. I see how it is. We just lying now. Hmm. I know what you are. I saw it with my own eyes. Anyway. Right, we need to catch a boat. It's possible to learn all without formal education though, so just study hard. Oh yeah, definitely. I can nice if we could code a snake game companies would go. So when can you start the earliest? I know. So okay, that's not it. Where's the other boat? There it is. We gotta go. Now it's a beginner exercise for hobby programmers. Yep. I wish to book passage aboard your ship. What are some points of interest here in Caledon? She be me goddess. She's got all of men's needs. The Panare. I have nothing to offer men like me. I see. Can I book a passage with you? I would like to go... Is it Blackroot that Dante was at? I think it might be Blackroot. Passage for 8. Let's go. Program the side-scroller game. It literally had 3 screens and that's it. Like 2 interactions. Fuck yeah. That sounds awesome. I was working on making a game until my life kind of got turned upside down. And I'm gonna be going back to my country. I'm gonna go back to Portugal. So the next several months are kind of a little too chaotic for me to focus on anything other than my day job, streaming, and the 5 trillion little fucking bureaucratic bullshits I need to do to get my ass back to Portugal. But once that's settled, hopefully, I can go back to working on my game. Wait a minute, that dude said shipbuilder? Are you right now? Is this a move you're happy about? Oh yeah, I am very happy to go back, trust me. Oh, can't wait. Way too many things I miss. It's been interesting being here, but I'm good, thanks. I'm out. I'm in Denmark. I've been here for several years. You have a boat for sale. God damn it. Sir, I would really appreciate it if you could sell me a fucking boat. Can't you just sell me one of those little shitty boats? No? Girl can try. A BG2 mod that was the 3rd highest software project up to that date. That's cool. Where was Dante? Let's think. I have to think. Where was Dante? I think he was in one of these. I'm really disliking American politics right now, better than third world countries, but still suck. Well, you know. I don't think there's ever a point in time when anyone likes politics. Politics isn't really a thing one likes. Had millions of lines of code, it was insanity. Fuck yeah. Dante! I came here to try and recruit him, bro, not threaten his life. What the hell? I'd classify it as more unstable now than a decade ago. Oh, for sure. Well, a decade ago. Sure. Berman Smythe. Could you, like, fuck off, Berman, real quick? No, not an option. Okay. Denmark has a law where if Swedes cross the sea while it's frozen, they can beat the Swedes with sticks to make them leave. I am aware. I have been informed. It is very funny. Sneaks in undetectable to all but the most keen-eyed. Unfortunately for you, Snaily, I have the keenest of eyes. She says with her fucking glasses. Keenest of eyes. That reminds me though. I'll be right back. 1 minute. And we're back, motherfuckers. Oh, Jesus. Plus 10 vision on her glasses. You stood no chance. So true. Also, glasses gang. Glasses gang. Oh, God. Okay. So, I still can't hire Dante. This makes me quite sad. He has a cool name. Is there anyone else I can hire that I've missed out on? Let me think. Arcanum, companions. Who have I missed out on? So we had Jaina for a while, but I didn't really like her. I chose to let Gar go. Dante, I just fucked up. No, it actually seems like other than Dante, one of my neighbors' name is Dante. Your neighbor has a cool ass fucking name. Seems like that other than Dante, everyone that I could get that it was reasonable for me to get, I've gotten. Which is cool. Okay. Right. Okay. No, it's all good. Okay. Bedtime almost. Goddamn, bro. That late. Let's see. Right. Can I just load back? Yeah, we can just load back to the werewolf location. Ma'am, I know you're the werewolf. Ma'am, I know you're the fucking werewolf. She won't let me talk to her. God damn it. Every night one of my rabbits is killed and partially devoured. That's your daughter. The signs indicate a large beast of some sort. That's your daughter. But no one else in the area is being bothered or has seen anything strange. It's your daughter. She's a werewolf. If you're available, I'd really appreciate some help figuring it out. I'll try. How long has this been going on for? Been happening for nearly a full lunar turn. If things keep up at this rate, I'll be ruined within another 2. Rabbits breed quickly, but not that quickly. What about a dog? Do you own a dog, or perhaps it's a wolf? There aren't any wolves around for miles. I don't own a dog. Tried that before. Too much trouble keeping them from scaring the rabbits. Never had one that ate them, though. My daughter lives with me. You can talk to her if you'd like. She's been missing a lot of nights. Let me talk to her. Did you get my protesters? Okay. So, guess I should wait for morning. And then talk to her. Hey! I'd like to talk to you about all the rabbits you keep eating during the night. Devoured at night by some horrible beast. How do you know it's a horrible beast? I don't know for certain, it's just that I have these nightmares about it every night. I dream some horrific beast attacks and devours one of my rabbits, and every morning I awaken to find it is true. Please help us find out what's going on. Have you seen anything perhaps as you return from your tryst? Oh, no. Is that what Father told you? I was seeing my betrothed for a time, but I've been so exhausted lately. I've not been awakening to make our rendezvous. Why? I am very distressed by what is happening to my rabbits. As soon as the sun sets, I come to my room and I fall into such a sound sleep, I do not awaken until it is morning. But I always awaken from the nightmare, and when I check on the rabbits, another one's been killed. It is very puzzling. No one's seen this beast. I've tried to stay awake and keep watch, but I've been unable to. I pray you are successful in solving the mystery. We have already seen her. Is there something else I can find in this house? Maybe someone cursed her, some amulet. Oh, wait, yeah, if someone cursed her, maybe it's something that's on her. Hold up. She doesn't seem like she's got an item that's cursed or anything. How am I enjoying Arcanum? I'm having a good time. It's been quite fun. Huh. So, maybe if I had some kind of detect magic type of thing. But I don't. Wait, which magic spells do I have, actually? Because I haven't been using them. I have the unlock and the disarm. Yeah, it's not going to help here. Right. How can I prove it's her? Maybe we just wait until tonight? It's hella jank, but he's got a lot of charm? Hell yeah. I have noticed. Aw, he's a little bunch of little chickens. Bunch of wee chicks. I guess we can try waiting until the night. Ma'am, can I speak to you, ma'am? No, I said speak, not kill. I didn't click on her, by the way. My followers just decided she needed to fucking die. Can you guys stop attacking the poor woman, please? Maybe I just tell them to go over there. Yep. Just go over there, guys. Thanks. All the way over there. Yep, over there. Here we go. Let's try that again. Let's not attack her on sight, please. Thank you. No, 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 no. No, no. You guys go away. Away. No, no, no. I did not tell you to... Okay. This might be a little difficult. Yeah, go away. 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 Fuck off. Fuck off. There we go. There we go. I have discovered what happened to your rabbits. It's your daughter. Maybe I should talk to her first. Hey, Cynthia, you're a werewolf. You are the beast that is destroying the rabbits, Cynthia. What are you talking about? I would never harm my rabbits. I'm afraid you're transforming into a werewolf at night, Cynthia. It cannot be. The dreams. That would explain the dreams. Oh, no, no. What are we to do? I have an idea. My father will know what to do. I will remain here. It is his will that I die. If it is his will that I die, I will be here. I'll speak to him, I guess. Surely there must be a cure or something. There usually is something. Yo, I know what happened. Your daughter's a fucking werewolf. What are we to do? We will probably have to... No! I have not. In your travels, if you happen to find a cure, think of us. I've heard there are astounding cures in the great mage city of Tula. Perhaps if you look there, but don't hurt her. I'll make sure she's locked up at night. I swear I will. She won't hurt anyone. I will return if I find a cure, then. I will take my leave of you now. I must go and speak with Cynthia. This is most distressing to her. I pray you return to us shortly. I am departing, apparently. Okay. My mind has left, my body follows. Do you know anything? Paramon, you should know something about this. No, not that. Damn it. Do you know anything about healing this poor woman? No. That's not gonna help. Okay, so you're fucking useless. Good to know, I guess. I guess we're meant to go to Tula to find it. I hope when we come back, she hasn't murdered everything and everyone. That would not be nice. There's no one in the house. Not even asleep. Perfect time for me to steal something from this chest. That wasn't even worth it. That wasn't even worth my fucking time. Meh. Is there anything else to do in this town? Well, it's probably like a trillion things. Oh, you! Hi, Kitzel. I'd like a room. 25 coins. Here it is. You will find your room just down the hall. You'll have to use the room for tonight only. The door will be unlocked. I hope you enjoy it. Okay. Down the hall. Yeah, that's gonna be a little difficult for me to... Okay, so it's not those two that are locked. Thanks. So is it this one? It is this one. Can drop some shit here. Where's my boy? You. This is 30 stone, so you should take that. Take that. What's that? 20 stone. So take that. There we go. Who else? Virgil. Take that. You can hang on to those nice clothes. Anything else I need to... Nah, all good. We haven't slept until morning in a while. Let's take a nap. Or a full night's rest, really. Good day, madam. Hello, nice old lady. Hello, mister. Hello again, Mina. How do you know my name? How does he know my name? Did I give him my name? I don't remember. Anything new? I mean, eh. Nah. Wait, 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 wait. Wasn't this the place that had 2 cellars inside the room? No, that must have been somewhere else. Oh no, that's here. Neat. Didn't I buy one of these already? You. Yeah, he has one. I should get one for him. Sir, give me one of those. Thank you. Hey, buddy. Got you a new shield. Ta-da. Thank you. Everyone still has their weapons? No one's dropped them? Better not. Some of those are actually important. Eh. He's got an acceptable one. Perriman! Why don't you have a weapon? Perriman, what the fuck? We need a staff. Staff of healing, I guess. Perriman, what the fuck? I'm guessing he lost his staff or something. He must have, because I'm pretty sure he had one.
How can I help you? What do you need? Caledon? Yes, I'm actually from here.
Oh!
I've lived here for many, well, I mean that I've visited here many times. You know, on my travels, during my search. It's a beautiful city. I recommend seeing the royal castle. It's quite a feat of architecture. More than likely, the dwarves had something to do with it. How can I help you?
He's kind of grown on me. I'll admit. There was that one dude in here who... Maybe now you'll give me a job, or are you still being an ass? Hmm. It's still locked. Is this locked? Not really. Maybe I can talk to the... Can I talk to the king? No? Where's the king? Those are locked. Locked. Guess not. Okay. What else can we go? There's like a fuckload of places. Oh, there's also the lady back there. How do I get there? Oh, you can just walk over the water? Really? Really? That doesn't sound right. Oh. Fair enough. Hello, ma'am. No. Wise woman. Shall we barter, my lady? Ooh. Cool. Bow of Terror, I already have that. Enchanted war boots. Mage's staff. Do I still have Essence of Intelligence? I still have 2. Couple of fatigue potions. Probably a good idea. There we go. All good. Thank you, ma'am. I think this is where the murders had happened, right? Or something. There were some murders happening somewhere in this city. No, that was here. And then I think the police station's here. There's a lot to see still. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's the museum. Magics of Caledon. Okay. A crystal ball. And then some sort of something. Arms and armors through the ages. Aw, it's so cute. There's an arachnid over there. I'm a little concerned. Okay. Hello, little arachnid. Are you gonna attack me if I try to take something from the safe? Is that it? I have a feeling that's exactly it. Recent technological marvels. Okay, that's it? It's definitely watching me. Oops. Yep. I'm still gonna try. Of Queen Knasea. That's pretty cool. I don't know what it does, but that's pretty cool. I should probably not do that, though. Somehow that didn't feel like a good idea. I'm sure it's part of a quest later or something. I should probably do that later. Well, now we know. It's here. Hello, random individual. How do you do, fellow person? I would have said human, but my character's an elf. What do you want? What are you doing here? You're working for them, aren't you? Working for who? You know who. The day has finally come. Is that it? Arthur Tarant has become too dangerous to be allowed to stay alive. Oh, wait. I'm looking for you! This is Zara sent me. The skulls. Have you brought the skulls? Yeah? It is all coming together. Well, what's coming together? I've uncovered the plot, the ramifications of which could bring down the government of Tarant, but I will need your help to finish my work. Okay, I'm listening. Haven't you ever wondered where all these half-ogres are coming from? 100 years ago, a half-ogre was a rare thing, usually the result of stuff I'm not allowed to say on Twitch, I'm guessing. But human women aren't equipped to birth a baby the size of a half-ogre. That is rather strange. I'd never thought of it before. They are breeding them. They've enslaved women and are forcing them to mate with ogres, I tell you. Who is? The gnomes. The gnomes of the Industrial Council in Tarant. Haven't you ever noticed that every gnome seems to have at least 1 or 2 half-ogres around following them? They're breeding them for protection. Right. How does this connect to the skulls? The Siamese twins were the result of their first twisted breeding experiments. They tried to breed elves with orcs to produce a breed of extremely strong, resilient mages that they could then control. This was before it was obvious that technology would one day rule Arcanum, of course. So what happened? The twins were the only viable offspring to come from those experiments. They were scheduled to be put to death, but they disappeared from the laboratory before their termination could take place. They appeared in high society some 20 years later. We believe they must have been under the protection of a powerful ally of ours on the council for them to have survived that long. What do you need me to do? Wait, who's this ally? No one knows. Passed through codes in the newspapers and other surreptitious means. I might be able to help you? What do you need me to do? Through my research, I've discovered the most likely location for this breeding facility is a small island I've dubbed Half-Ogre Island, near Thanatos. You would need to find a way into their laboratories to bring me some sort of evidence I can use to expose them to the world. Okay. Why not have Cesara do it? Cesara's dead. I'm sorry, wait, what? When did that happen? He was alive last time I was in Tarant. Let me mark your map with the location of the island and don't speak with anyone about this. It could be unhealthy for you and me. Okay, yeah. Shall return with your proof? How do I get there? Huh? Sir, how? Do I just catch a boat? Huh? Needs to find proof being done in the hypergraph. Okay, bro, that's not helping. Right. Okay. Okay. That was, a wild thing to say. But we have met characters before that have hinted at the same-ish kind of conspiracy. This isn't our first rodeo. Oh, there it is. That's the island. Can I go there from here? Do I need to go from Tarant? Oh, he'll just take me there? Oh! Oh! Oh, hold up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Usually in this game, when you go to islands like this, you only get to go once. So, and then if you leave, you don't get to go again. So I'm just gonna put a proper save before we do this. I need a permanent save. In case it turns out that I should have gone later or something. To the Ogre Island. Okay, here we go. Okay. Do I go up? Do I go down? I can go through the water. But I'm guessing I'm supposed to go up, I think. Damn it. Guessing I'm supposed to follow the dark path. That usually is how the game hints at where you're supposed to go. Okay. There's just one giant square here and that's it. That's a little odd. Cool flower. There's a few of those. Oh, there's another thing here. Some stuff. Well, the music died off. A little eerie. That's blood on the door. Seems empty. Very empty. There's a lot of blood everywhere. There's a safe. Half Ogre Laboratory Journal. Okay. Here we go. Okay. I'm gonna grab my water. I feel like this is gonna be a long read. I have a feeling this game has a way of making very long books. Very long books. Oh, I'm gonna have to alt tab. Damn it. Hi, Iris. Hi, Kitty. There we go. The game is coming back. Here we go. Experiment 1004A, Section 5. The male human, female half ogre coupling producing offspring seems to be an extremely rare occurrence and cannot be depended on for significant numbers. The female human, male half ogre experiments fare much better, but with 100% loss of host. Experiment 1008.5CE, Section 2. Our rate of experimentation is increased, with the new influx of the female subjects from the lower part of society. These new hosts cannot even be relied upon to go to term, being in such poor health, suffering from common ailments those living in this manner are subject to. A healthier source of subjects would help immensely, as I have some new surgical ideas I would like to implement. But the subjects I have to work with would not hold up under the knife. Experiment 1015E, Section I. The new surgical techniques we are applying have reduced the numbers of fatalities by removing the unborn before term. The hosts seem to be viable for 3 harvests before their bodies fail. Subnote 1. Some of my less dedicated colleagues have had to be dismissed as they were expressing doubts about our new female host. I have no such compunctions. Once they are here, they are a number to me, and nothing more. Scientific advancement would never occur if the weak-willed were to have their say. I see. I see. Well, that is... concerning. Is there really nothing else in here? There's gotta be something else. The map is way too big. Oh, there it is. Industrial salvage. Yeah, stop being a bitch. Of course, there's ladies' boots here. Makes sense. No, Alt does not highlight stuff, unfortunately. I wish. Trust me, that would be nice. Nothing here. Must be thinking of another game. Yeah, it's a very common thing in CRPGs. Either you hold Alt or you hold Tab and it highlights things. Not this one, though, unfortunately.
What is it that you want of me?
Nothing. Just trying to... figure out where it is I should go.
What is it that you want?
Shut the fuck up, Virgil. It's gotta be something else. Oh, thank you for the follow. DL Genesis. So far, the only thing Alt did in this game is crash it. That's fucking hilarious, but yes. Mostly Alt tab. It also had a shoddy map. Yeah, the way they implemented the map in this game is questionable.
What is it that you want?
Shut up, Virgil. Okay, there's nothing obvious here. I'm not seeing anything.
What is it that you want?
Shut up. So... I'm just trying to see, is there anything else anywhere in here? Sometimes if you get close enough, it'll show on the map. Am I missing anything? Nope, that seems like that's it. Well, we do have the proof we needed. We have the journal. I'm not sure it's much proof, per se. I feel like the lab itself is more proof than anything else. But sure. And I love how the dude said, you know, don't tell anyone where you're going. But I just told the captain. I also told the captain I want to go to the Half-Ogre Island. And he knew exactly what that meant, despite the fact that the men who gave me this mission told me that he's the one who named it that. He named it Half-Ogre Island because of the things going on the island, which no one else knows about. But somehow the captain knew exactly what I was talking about. This is all a little odd. Teeny tiny bit odd. Anyway. Let's go talk to our favorite conspiracy theorist real quick. Maybe everyone in town already knows it. That'd be one hell of a something. Now the entirety of China knows where you're going. Got here? I think he was here, right? I think it was the first. Uh-oh. Wasn't he here? Wasn't he here? Did I walk into the wrong room? I'm glad you're here. You're working with Tarant, weren't you? Who are you? Wait. We're not supposed to tell anyone. I don't know what you're speaking of. So I am to believe you wandered into Mr. Tarant's house by chance. You'd be surprised how often I do that, actually. I just walk into people's homes all the time. And ironically, it's true, I do. It's really weird, and the fact that people don't mind it is actually the weirder part. Tell me where he is. No. Okay. When you play a CRPG, you grab everything not nailed down and go everywhere. Well, that's how I play all games, but yes. Okay. I see you're wary. That is smart, as the trail we're following is a dangerous one. I don't trust you. He thinks for a moment. Very well. I will share with you the information I've gathered, and you can decide for yourself whether to believe me or not. I'm not certain how much of it I believe myself, but this is what I found. About 55 years ago, a group of gnomes from various parts of Arcanum began to acquire large amounts of money from investments in the new technology. As their wealth and perceived influence began to grow, age-old prejudices began to surface. Gnomes were thought to be miserly thieves. The other races did not trust them to gain power. There were thefts, beatings, and threats. Mysterious letters in the night, warning the little gnomes to keep their place. The gnomes tried human bodyguards to no avail. Any human that would be a bodyguard to a gnome at that time was, by definition, an untrustworthy, shiftless sort. At first they tried, unsuccessfully, to breed elves and orcs into some bestial magic hybrid to do their bidding. I love that that's the jump in logic. We gained money. People were being racist towards us. We tried hiring shifty human bodyguards. That didn't work out. So we started breathing people. I feel like there might have been a few steps in between, a few other things you could have tried. Maybe a couple of things before you jumped to forcefully breeding sentient beings. No, maybe. Nah, I'm fucking insane. The Siamese twins. But you knew all about what happened with them, now don't you? It was a foolhardy idea to begin with, at any rate. Orcs have a natural dislike for gnomes, and the gnomes needed something much more docile. I love that you just told me the story about how gnomes were being attacked by racists, and in the same breath, you went, yeah, so forcefully breeding orcs didn't work out, because they have this, like, predisposition, genetic, really, natural, to hate gnomes. That's why it didn't work out. Breeding orcs. With a straight face, too. My dude does not see the irony in his words. I'm listening. The gnomes needed something much more docile. The next obvious choice seemed to be half-ogres. Of course, when forcefully breeding two species of sentient beings didn't work out for you, you decided that what was wrong with your attempt was that you didn't forcefully breed the correct two species of sentient beings. Yeah. Yeah, that must be it. That's what was wrong. The next obvious choice seemed to be the half-ogres. Tired of being hunted and the promise of large amounts of food, gained the gnomes extremely loyal bodyguards. But there was a problem. A half-ogre was a very rare thing in those days, and with good scientific reasons for being so. And the gnomes without bodyguards were used as leverage against those protected. Bodyguards were used as leverage against... Oh. Mm-hmm. Right, again, we're making leaps. We're making some serious leaps of logic here, buddy. The greatest concentration of these gnomes were in Tarant, which was still a monarchy at the time. They pleaded with the king for his help. But the last thing the king wanted was a group of rich banker gnomes with power in his kingdom. The beatings continued. The king and his court turned a blind eye to their plight. That was when, well, let's call him Mr. X, decided to act. Mr. X? Yes. He hired a prostitute to go home with one evening, and he locked her in his basement, where he had also happened to be keeping a full-blooded ogre. You can imagine what happened next. She died giving birth, as was to be expected. But Mr. X now had his future bodyguard. He recruited some other gnomes, and the kidnappings began in earnest. Right, this is all very, very reasonable, very normal behavior. For safety's sake, they set up a breeding laboratory on the island you visited. Their plan wasn't working out as well as they had hoped, as the women all died giving birth, and the more prostitutes disappeared, the more the authorities were looking into their affairs. They decided to try a surgical means of delivery, but the women were too sickly to survive that. This is when the king's hirelings discovered what was happening. Unfortunately for the king, though, the gnomes had become incredibly rich in this time, rich enough, in fact, to purchase the king's murder, and the kidnapping of the queen and her young son. Rumors began circulating immediately, pointing to the queen as the killer of her husband. The queen was brought to the island, wasn't she? She was the patient in the first successful operation. She mothered 3 before she passed, I believe. Soon after the Industrial Council gained power in Tarant, the disappearances of prostitutes began to slow down, but a mysterious rash of disappearances of the wives and daughters of the political enemies of the council began. They only lasted for a short time, however. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that in this horrific fucking systemic rape of women, that some portion of it only lasted for a short time. That makes it so much better, bro. Yay. As they had now bred enough half-ogre females to no longer need to rely on human breeders. That's a nice way of putting it, but you see, the thing is that you never actually needed to rely on human breeders, you chose to do so. Need is a strong word for horrific, evil acts of human rights violations. They have hundreds of them now, kept in cages on a breeding farm somewhere. That's not good either. They keep this whole thing in a cloud of mystery by releasing half-truths, lies, and even real information through unstable individuals like Tarant. So no one believes any of it. Exactly, everyone believes it to be the imaginations of madmen and paranoids. Is it all true? That's a good question. We must not be too anxious to believe it because we want it to be true, or too anxious to disbelieve because we want it to be false. We must remain neutral in our decision as to whether it is true or not. It's either true or it isn't, buddy. Then none of it is true. Maybe some of it. What do you have? You have a journal that was left for you to find on purpose, which could have been written last week. What have you seen? Why, I believe you saw an abandoned warehouse, nothing more. Save what your twisted imagination made it out to be. Why are you doing this? We always need more converts to spread the word. You might have had real information, but now you don't know anything. What have I told you that is real? Feel free to tell anyone everything I've told you. I'm sure the press would love to hear your story. Perhaps. Good day to you, madam. It's been a pleasure. That may be so, but you're not getting out of this alive unless you're about to teleport. I love how everyone in my party reacts as if I was attacking a good person. That wasn't a good person. I mean, probably at least 3 years, which is not short. No. Not even remotely. Well, that was delightful. Right. Let me see. What was that dude's name? It was Tyrell? Tyrell? Tyron. Tyron? Arthur Tyron. Arthur Tyron. Women can't catch a break even in fantasy games? Oh yeah. I just love the logic. We were being discriminated against. So we started immediately committing some of the most horrific fucking human rights violation sort of acts we could possibly do. And when that didn't work, instead of being like, maybe we shouldn't commit more heinous acts, we were like, we didn't commit them hard enough. We didn't commit the right ones. We need to go commit different variants of the heinous human rights violations to see if those ones work. You know, there were options. There were other options. There was a bunch of other things you could have done. Did you really have to? For fuck's sake. Nothing to loot. That's interesting. Okay. The guard's not attacking me, so I think that worked. Because last time they started attacking me. It's a little weird. What can I tell him about Victor Misk? Okay, he's just an expert locksmith. Cool, bro. Wait a minute, expert locksmith? 500, yeah! Yay! JJ Morgan is who you want. He's really easy to find right now since he's serving a life sentence right here in Calhoun's prison. Good luck becoming a master locksmith. You're going to need it. Thank you. That's kind of funny. I'm not saying I'm gonna go help the dude, but still, thanks. There you go, I'm expert now. Nice. Stupid flight getting in the way of your stream. Feels bad. Feels bad. You just missed us uncovering a massive conspiracy. It was pretty traumatizing. Not surprising, just unfortunate. Wait, what's this? Dear Mr. Carrington, enclosed in the payment is the payment we agreed upon. Elmer Burbotton. I don't know what that is. I don't know what any of those people are. There's no one in the house, so... okay. Oh, there's a person here. They even have a trapdoor. Hello, sir. May I ask your name? Daniel McPherson. Master at trap arming and disarming. Okay. Might inquire further. Can you tell me about what is your position here? I own and operate the largest security operation in the kingdom. Even the royal palace is on contract with me. Perhaps you've heard of the notorious J.T. Morgan, whose mastery lies in picking a lock. Well, one of my traps was responsible for his capture when he tried to illegally gain entrance to the palace several months ago. I am the best in the business. It was quite a scam. I was always sneaking around, getting into places I should not have. I never really stole anything. I enjoy the thrill of getting access to forbidden areas. This is how I acquire knowledge to work my way around all manner of traps. I have knowledge of things most experts have never even dreamt. The trap maze in the basement beneath my house. It is quite ingenious, really. Do make it exceptionally challenging. I fill it with every technical trap available on the market, plus a few of my own devious inventions. Do you use it for training? Very deadly exercise, although I must say, it certainly has kept me in top shape. Uh-huh. That's a little concerning. I'm sure that would remain the best, being a master of trap. Yeah. Uh-huh. So it's probably not a good idea for me to go down there. But, I mean, sounds like a challenge. Oh, come on. Let me in. Let me in. This is so bullshit. Let me in. Let me in. I want to go into the murderous maze of traps. He said I could. Well, he didn't, but he said it was there, and that's enough for me. I want to try it. Fine, whatever. Fine, whatever. Whatever. Fine. 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 Another time, then. Okay. We've done all these, right? No, we haven't done that one yet. This one was empty, right? Yeah, that one was just empty. Which is a little weird, but okay. Well, I didn't... What was that for? What the fuck? The fuck? I've been reading newspapers. There's a murder on the loose. Perhaps I can help find the murderer. Where can I find this child? Service station. Okay, right. So that's another murderer location. Why is it that when I click that particular dude, he immediately starts attacking me? No one else, just him. Mind you. What the fuck did I do to deserve this? Do I need to wait a day or something to like for them to chill or? He doesn't. Okay, he attacks even if I just get close to him. Did I piss someone off? Someone mad at me? Can I not be in attack mode? Thank you. It's just that one dude. He's just really mad at me. The fuck did I do? Okay, anyway. So we've cleared these ones out, except the one that's a murder. Then we have the temple. I feel like that's gonna be a pretty big quest. It's a pretty big area. Let's think. Let's try out these two little houses first. Oh. That's a little odd. What's the point? Hold up. 1 second. Yeah, I thought so. There's a barrel in here. Huh. I mean, it's not really worth it, but cool. Some kind of guard duty place thing. Wait. I can just do this. There we go. Oh, there's a trapdoor. Can you guys fuck off? Thank you. I would really appreciate if you guys could fuck off. Thank you. Okay. Something's going on here. What on earth am I... What have I stumbled into? Some kind of smuggling operation, or... That's definitely looks like a smuggling operation, yeah. Huh? Ooh, I'll take that. Thank you. Huh. I'll take that too. Caldon Crusading Chain. Fancy. Very fancy. There we go. That's it. That's it. I don't know what all this was for, but I got my shit, so I guess I'm good. So, Caldon Crusading Chain. Okay. AC 13. It's not better than mine. Is it better than anyone else? Mm. Okay. Balanced sword, damage 3 to 12. Speed 23, FT 3 to 9. The difference in AC is just too big. 60 is really good for him. Yeah. And I'm guessing he can't wear... Nah. Would you like this, sir? That might help. Does anyone else happen to have... Oh. No. No. Okay. Well, I guess we can just take the booze. Here, buddy. Grab the booze. I hope you're not an alcoholic or something. If you are, I'm gonna feel real bad. Okay. I think that's it. We grabbed everything I was capable of grabbing. Okay. Well. Guess I'll take that too, why not? This is probably part of a quest that I just haven't started. I hope I didn't fuck it up. Well, at least it's a very nice place. Caledon looks like a considerably nicer place to live. Huh. Don't talk with them. Why are you interrupting us? Mind your own business. May I offer my assistance? It can help fact that my partner is an imbecile. Make that ex-partner. You two are partners? What happened? What happened? I'll tell you what happened. I chose the wrong business partner. That's what. Oh, business partner. For a second there, I thought the game was being very progressive for its time. I chose the wrong business partner. That's what everyone warned me. Don't go into business with a halfling, they said. You're asking for trouble, they said. And it didn't work out. We worked together for years. We had a small gardening business. Nothing fancy. Paid the bills. I never let Terry handle any of the financial work. Took care of that myself. I was so stupid to trust him with this last transaction. What'd he do? We decided to retire, so we put our equipment up for sale. It wasn't long before we found an interested party, but I had to go to Tarant on business. I left Terry with explicit instructions on what was and wasn't an acceptable price. What did he get for them? Beans. He sold all of our tools for 3 supposedly magical beans. Oh no. I didn't believe him at first, but I've seen the receipt. It's true. The tools should have brought in 2,000 coins at least. But no. Not with this blithering idiot in charge. Have you had them checked for magic? Checked? Are you insane? Whoever heard of magic beans? You should have heard the lies they told them. Been in the family for generations. Great powers. Created by some ancient wizard. What a crock. What if I bought them off of you? Would you accept 1,000 coins? You want to buy them? Terry, I found a bigger idiot than you. I didn't think it was possible. You can't be serious, madam. I'm perfectly serious. I'll pay you 1,000 coins for the 3 beans. Oh, you're too much. Well, you got yourself a deal. Here, take them. Thank you. Where are the beans? That's adorable. I got some magical beans. Do I eat them? Oh. What did I just do? What did I just do? What did that do? Huh? 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 Oh, what the fuck? 7, 7, 8, 9, 21, 21, 10, 20. 9, 21, 21, 10, 20. So it didn't change my... That's not what it did. Okay. 0 to 3. No, that didn't change that either. Doesn't seem like it changed this. No idea what it did. Absolutely no idea. It did something. I'm a little concerned. I don't know what that did. Maybe we can ask the wise woman. Maybe they would know. Let's go ask the wise woman. Maybe they know what it does. We'll ask first. If she doesn't know, then I'll look it up. Ma'am, do you know what these beans do? They resurrect? Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. I just got myself 3 resurrect spells. Holy shit. Yeah, that's pretty good. For 1,000? That was a fucking steal. I would love to know who his fucking supplier was, because I would love to buy more. That was OP as hell. What a steal. Okay, what's this one? Hello, sir. Hi. Hi, who might you be? Branch office of the Tarantian. Don't you have your own newspaper? Don't need one. Anything of importance that happens here is covered in the Tarantian. The Tarantian name sells papers worldwide. This is what I've been waiting for. I'll write this up now to get it in the newspapers tomorrow. I'll be leaving now. They're gonna kill him. I don't think this is gonna go well. How may we at the Caledonian Telegraph Office help you? Not at all. King's property, not for civilians. Me love you. Well, I appreciate that. It's a little weird, a little forward, but okay. May I ask you some questions? I'm looking to training expert. Indulge you to answer more questions. I'll be off then. Where's your little puppy? Oh. Why do they speak? It's a little concerning now, isn't it? Is you a little tiger? Oh, you little tiger. So cute. Well, it doesn't seem like there's anything in here, just a bunch of animals. If this is related to anything, it'll be a quest later, I guess. Okay, let's go to the policeman and get to work on the murders investigation things. Hello. Oh, there's a random woman back there. What's going on over there? What's going on over there? A woman constable? What are you doing to find that terrible man? I'm not a constable, ma'am. Just an interested citizen. Are you some sort of degenerate, madam? There's a madman on the loose out there and you're interested. This is nothing to play at, good woman. I'm not... Maybe I can help? I can tell you what I've seen. It was the most horrible vision I've ever hoped to behold. A pale-skinned, slight shadow of a man kneeling over Emily, and the blood, it was a sight I shall never forget. Working, Emily had forgotten something or other at her home, so I waited for her outside. She never came out. When I went inside to look for her, is when I saw him. What did he look like? It was difficult to tell, all that blood. As I said, he was a slight man, possibly an elf. He didn't appear to be possessing such much physical power. He must have cast some sort of magic on her. You didn't see him going to the house? No, and there's really no way to enter that house that I couldn't see from where I was standing. I see. There's a trapdoor back there. It's a little weird, but okay. Well, as I have stated, this is Caledon's highest security dungeon. It is under constant guard. Also, his cell has the strongest, most intricate locking system I've ever beheld. The Royal Inventor constructed it especially for use on Mr. Morgan. Ah, I see. Oh, Master in Trap Making. Yeah, I met him. His mother, Miss Morgan, is allowed to see her son to ensure his well-being at regular intervals. So she lives nearby? Roseboro. I feel like I've heard that name. You guys okay? Oh, they were stuck inside. Nothing here. So it's this dude. I was told to ask you about the murders. I am pleased that somebody with some semblance of intelligence has taken an interest in this case. All I got working for me are a group of slack-jawed simians. Oh, Jesus. Thank you, I think. What can you tell me of the murders? I don't think you should yell at the blokes that work for you. Yeah, I don't think you should yell at the blokes that work for you. Oh, you don't, do you? I have not a care what you think, madam. Are you here to help or not? Sure. What can you tell me of the murders? Journalists have taken to calling this maniac the White Church Killer, after his favorite section of town. Here's a list of the murder sites. If you're interested in helping, you could go look these places over. Any clues? He likes prostitutes. We got one in a cell back there. She actually caught a glimpse of the degenerate while he was cupting up a friend of hers. She demanded we lock her up for protection. It spooked her so bad. You can go speak with her if you care to. I already did. Let's see if she has anything new. Nah, nothing. Okay. Well, that was delightful. Been there, been there, been there. Been there. Okay. Locations I have not been to yet. Let's see. I think I've spoken to this dude. Sanders. You heard any interesting news? You've been most kind. Yeah. Don't really have anything new here. Oh, is he gonna turn out to be the killer or something? I have a bad feeling. A bad feeling. Why does he have so much food in here? Does he trade food in something? Cool. I'll steal that. Thank you. Nothing else there. Wrong button. Fancy. I'll take that. Thank you. Did I have to take everything from this man? No. Did he do anything against me? No. Am I gonna take it anyway? Yes. Nice. Wait, give this man a shield. Will he use it? No, he doesn't use shields. Okay. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Looks like I grabbed everything. Just food. Look, I'm just trying to find evidence that someone did something very evil, and I felt like the easiest way to do so was to go around stealing shit. Well, I'm just looking. I'm just taking a peek, okay? I'm not actually taking anything. Well, I did take his food, but other than the food, I didn't take that much. It's just food. He clearly looks wealthy enough to buy more. That's okay. I think this is the herbalist. Yeah. Okay. Oh, right. I should get that staff identified. At some point.
Excuse me. I'll just be a moment.
Oh. Virgil? Where are you going, buddy? Virgil? Hello?
Oh, I'm sorry. I had something to do here. I'm ready to go when you are.
What are you doing here? Whose grave is this?
Nothing. This is someone I used to know. Many years ago. I just thought I should stop by and pay my respects.
Lawrence Brumond. Was he a friend of yours?
Lawrence was my friend. We grew up together. In Tarant, actually. Our, families moved to Caledon when we were older. He died in an accident.
Uh-huh.
Terrible accident.
Did you cause this accident and or consider yourself responsible for it?
I don't want to talk about it. Please, let's just be on our way. I'm sorry, well, forget it.
Why didn't you just tell me?
Perhaps another time.
You keep saying that.
What is it that you want of me? What can I answer for you? Well, since this Victor Misk fellow is... What is it that you want of me? What can I answer for you? I used to live... I used to...
Right. Caledon, nice place. You feel like the city is nice and clean. Me, I like a little myself, but somewhere around here is a nice little bar called the Sobbing Onion. Stories I could tell about that place. Oh, that's cute. He talks about
How can
that.
I help you? What would you like me to do? How can I help you? What do you need to know? Caledon? Yes, I...
Right. Some memes long no longer. Or these are. We've seen all these. None of these are unique. None of these are unique. I just remember the deities of Pathfinder Kingmaker. They were so good. Oh yeah, they're pretty fun. May I ask who you are? Bingham Schulfest, the gravekeeper for the cemetery. How can I help you? It's not. I grew up in Caledon, and although I do have a true dwarven name, my family doesn't care at all for ancient dwarven history. We're city dwarves. I'm proud of it. It's a new world. Most dwarves around here like it that way. Of course, there is my neighbor's boy. Oh, what was his name? Malcolm Schulfest? I think it was. Always making up things about his ancient clan and whatnot. Hey, hold on a minute. There he is. What is it, Bingham? There he is, Malcolm. He points at Magnus. We haven't seen you for 50 years. Where have you been off to? Your father was getting worried. You're only 150, you know? You're talking about him. Yeah, that's him, all right. So good to see you, Malcolm. Where were you off? On another one of those crazy quests to find your lost clan? Little Malcolm, what an imagination. Could you wait a moment, Bergam? Magnus?
Let's humor this old fool for a while. He might be able to help us, and if playing along with his delusions helps our cause, I'm willing to do so.
I guess I appreciate the intent, Knight, but I would prefer it if people in the... If people in chat did not comment on my appearance, it's not really relevant. Thank you. You might be able to help us, and if playing with... Okay, Magnus, you're a terrible liar. Like, you're a terrible liar. You don't know this dwarf.
This city dwarf? Of course not.
Magnus, stop lying.
I'm a dwarf of the old tradition. I care little for these dwarves who forget their history and their heritage.
Yeah, he seems to know who you are.
What? You must be joking. Look at him. He's grown soft. And his beard. I'd go so far as to say he probably trims it. Don't take the farce too far.
Just staying in character. Bring him. Might I ask you a few questions? What can you tell me about this graveyard? Caledon rings are dead. I've been working here for 80 years. I've seen a lot of bodies come and go. The stories I could tell. Misk. South of here. You shouldn't have any trouble finding it. Right. Right,
How can I help
Magnus.
you? What do you need to know? Caledon? Yes, I'm actually from here.
Uh-huh. The father, supinations, everyone. Who blew out the candle? Okay, there's nothing new here. I'm guessing there's nothing in there, but I'll just check. I was thinking game devs can't write so cohesive and interesting lore, and when I checked, most of the deities were Sumerian/Greek mythology. Well, there's only so many deities you can really come up with without ending up accidentally or incidentally borrowing from... Why did I just level up? Why did I just level up? The fuck? I didn't do anything. What? Okay. I appreciate that, but that was a little weird. But yeah, no, there's only so many deities you can write without ending up accidentally referencing an existing one. Not coincidental, Master, for example, is a direct adaptation. Okay, so they genuinely just went like, fuck it, we're gonna copy-paste? That's cool. Especially if they copy-paste a mythology that's a little less known in the West. That's more interesting. If it's great, well, there you go. As long as they do it justice. I was thinking of putting a point in strength, but I also need willpower. What do I need for this? 12 willpower? Fuck! We're putting a point in strength. It lets me use my bow properly. Nice. Level up for your slate. I didn't do anything. I just walked. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, what's in here? Not much. Cool.
It is done.
Thanks, buddy. Get out of here, guys. Damn it. Guys, I can't see shit.
What is it that you want of me?
I need you to shut the fuck up, bro. Well, With my hands? I don't need my hands to dig there. I have this. I have this. Huh. I hope they don't get too upset. We should probably do this at night or something, you know, when they're not watching, because that was very, like, blatant grave robbing right in front of the fucking city guards. Let's not do that. You okay, buddy? Yeah, but where's your captain? You keep saying that. Where's your captain? Oh, shit. I just walked into the temple. Well, we're doing the temple now, I guess. Was born in the Elven Forest of Old. Was I think we've read this before. And when he saw the time was right, he gathered about him an elven council, a group of wise and benevolent beings who saw the world as he did. So all beings is made equal. And gathered those about him who loved all the races as their own. The Elven Council, they protected Arcanum from the evils which infested it, and many were sent to the void. Mighty Gorgoth, whose hunger was only satiated in the emptiness of the void. Krokatur, whose heart was dark. The Bane of Kree, whose bloodlust was limitless. Korgan the Terrible, betrayer of the Elven Council. Sounds like Aranax is probably like the leader of the Dark Elves or something. And that Nasrudin was just the leader of the Elves. You can't stop a necromancer from grave robbing. Oh, no, 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 of course not. I'll just come back later. That's all. Hello, sir. Who might you be? The an acolyte in the Panari Church, studying to become an elder one day. Right now I'm here watching over the temple while the first acolyte Alexander is away. Where's the first acolyte? Not for someone as lowly as I to know. Okay. Sure, he'll be back soon. Feel free to look around. Okay. Oh, I can't go through these doors. They're arcane locked. Interesting. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. I think we'll come here later. If I had to guess.
What is it that you wanted? What can I answer for you? I used to live...
Right. So there's nothing for me here yet. I don't think. There's the sewer grate. I really don't want to go into the sewers right now. We took a pic at one point. It's a massive area. I'd rather not go there right now. So that's the main quest right there. And then that, I think, is where there's been a murder. We've been there, been there, been there, been there, been there, been there. Wasn't allowed in there. Right, I wanted to see if I could find the captain of the guard. Because apparently he can teach me expert bow. Or something. Like that. Wait, which way was it? Maybe here? Hello, Edward. Bye, Edward. I was thinking maybe he would be in here, but maybe not. Just regular guards. Default guard. What could the captain possibly be? I guess not in here is the answer to that. Well, I don't have access anywhere else, so I guess we're gonna go solve the murders. There's nothing else I can do. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Mr. Captain. Expert. Here you are. Thank you. Goodbye. There we go. We're now experts at using our bow. Nice. Persuasion mastered. Repair. Picklocks expert. Nice. So, there were at least 2 locations I remember that had murders. One of them was here. Let's go. Ah, looks dead. Of course. Do not have the sort of fence disruptor of some sort. It is much too heavy for you to move. Well, I don't really have strength. Do I need to ask someone else to attack it or something? No? Go in if you've the stomach for it. They're being attacked by someone who's coming from below. Possibly the sewers or a system of tunnels. There's one entrance into something below us, which is being guarded by the king's guards. Is it the prince? Is the prince committing the murders and the king is trying to stop everyone from finding out? Is it something like that? Or is it the king himself doing it? Because we haven't seen the king. That'd be juicy. Very juicy. There's the trapdoor again. How do I get in there? Some rats. A lot of rats. Some enemies. Undead. Nothing that would have them. There's a fucking lich down here. Nice. That's pretty cute. That's pretty cool. That's pretty fucking cool, bro. I'm sure I'll have a great time later clearing out the sewers. Unless the lich is the one responsible for this. Although, maybe? The lady described the man as being pale, but a lich is mostly bones, not just pale. Oh. A half-ogre bandit is just dead down here. The fuck? Huh. Can I go down there? Maybe we will. Let's go check out that dead body. See what the hell's going on. actually starting to deal some proper damage. Nice. Oh, nice gloves. That's cool. But he doesn't have anything on him. So that didn't really help. It's just a little odd. That's all. We've been there. That's where we came from. A bone butcher. That sounds delightful. Again, more undead. How come there's just so many undead in the sewers? Is there an explanation for this? Okay, no, there's 2 greater liches, which means it's not a unique NPC, so they're not responsible for the murders. Right. Oh, Jesus, my phone. Good lord. Let's go back up. I have noticed that there are a lot of basements, tunnels, sewers, and there's a lot of underground stuff in this town. It's quite possible that the person is coming from below. That's not unreasonable. But how? Huh. The kitty's asleep. I don't particularly like half-breed scum. Holy shit. Albert Leak. Aww. He's a cutie patootie. Is he gonna turn out to be the murderer? Is that it? Now that I'm very, very drunk, if I go to sleep, does he come back and try to kill me? It's an option. If it's not completed, I shall send some tests. Is the sound accessible? Yeah, what may you do? There are some temple ruins in our back route. Legend tells a magnificent bow lost deep within the temple halls. Oh, that's actually where I needed to go! May your journey be swift and the knowledge you gain be significant. I will be remaining in Caledon for some time. Bring the bow if it exists to me here. Bye-bye. My character's so fucking drunk. I love that. Okay, I didn't get attacked during the night, so that wasn't it. But we got to have a conversation while getting drunk as shit, so that was fun. Okay. Well, we could go do that, I guess. Zoom, 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 zoom. Go, go, go. I'm pretty sure the next god offering I needed to do is the temple he's talking about, so that's gonna be convenient. Didn't he say he marked it on my map? Am I blind? Oh, I think that must be it. Damn, he marked it on my map real fucking far. Those are not the ruin I was thinking of.
Watch yourself, madam. Being hit inadvertently hurts as much as being struck purposely.
Sure, buddy. Whatever. Whatever you say. I was hoping we could figure out where the place where we can pass is. Not here, apparently. No? Well, I tried. No. Come on, there's gotta be a passage. There's gotta be. Ugh, that is annoying. We done? Oh, another one of these. Cool, bro. Thanks for the money. Can Can you guys get the
It is
fuck out of
done.
the way? Thank you. Much appreciated. Nice. Nothing. Is there really nothing here? Do I have to go to the some exact coordinates? Usually if I get close enough, it uncovers. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh! What's that? Bolo's altar. What's this? Elever, Thief, Trogo, Watchful Eye, Shadow, now here, now gone. Below, Face of Pain, Face of Rage, Soul, now here, now gone. One armed god of thieves, this ring, now here, now gone. Your blessing, now here, now here. Ah, you want a ring. Cool, bro. Cool, bro. So anyway. Fuck. Let's go. Impatient clicks intensify. Yeah, I tend to do that. I'm one of those people who just, you know, you gotta click on the elevator doors button to make it close faster. I swear it works. It totally does. There it is. Oh, that counted as being close enough? It did! Those are regular will-o-wisps. Death Lantern. We're looking for... I think they're supposed to be blue. Or green. That works too. Oh, they attack. Well, I mean, I didn't attack, but they... my characters did. I'd like to point out I was not trying to attack. Hey! Finally! We got it! Was it just one, or did she need more than one? An essence. Just one. Okay, we got it! There was another one here. Oh, there it is. Can't reach it. I'd rather not attack the bear if I don't have to. What are you guys doing? Oh, Lord.
Oh! What are you? Oh! What are you, a clumsy dolt? Don't hit me!
Shut up. Stop being rude.
That's the way to show those bastards. Good hit, madam.
Nothing particularly special, but still pretty cool. Nothing. It's neutral, so I should probably not attack it. That would be wise. It has done nothing to deserve me attacking it. Okay, well, as soon as we can go to Kantara, I guess I'll give back the fucking thing. What was the other thing I needed to do? Ruins of Sabo, right. I would have to grab a boat to get there. What was the closest town? Ruins of Sabo, Blackroot, or Tarant? We'll see. Hi, Kipdillos! Oh, right. Just die, bro. There you go. It's not worth it. Let's go. So we grab it. We grab the boat. We grab a boat. We grab a boat. Oh, okay. All good. All good. Actually, now that we're here, I could take care of the quest in the boil. I could. We could do that. I'll come back to it later. Because it's gonna be a long one. If it is what I think it is, it's gonna be a very long one. I'd rather go to the silly little temple, grab the artifact, and come back. That's simpler. There we go. Reminds me, which ones do I have? Gashana. What's the last one I got? Yeah, the next one's Halcyon, which is one of the major blessings. Right, we're still gonna be quite a while till we get to the next temple. Okay then, what's here? Oh, well that's an obvious. Okay, we're going down the stairs then. Okay, that doesn't look so bad. I have a lot of shit on me though. Hey buddy. How about you carry some stuff for me, will you? If I give you an identified boots, can you not put them on? Please. God damn it. Right. Right, okay. Damn it. I can't scroll. Not like that. Did you pick it back up? You did. Nice. Okay. Eris. She's got all the zoomies right now. All of them. Okay. Now we go to this dude. We give him these. Because God knows he needs them. Okay. There we go. Let's hope that's enough. Am I wearing everything I should be wearing? Yes, I think so. Oh, that's not good. When it says dungeon key 1, That implies there's more. Damn it. How many more? Oh boy. This is about to hurt.
To show those bastards.
I might be a teeny tiny bit overleveled. Teeny tiny bit. Just a wee bit. The weeest of bits. Really? Something's missing.
It is done.
Something's missing. What's missing? What is missing? What's missing? Something's gotta be missing. Do I have anything to detect invisibility? No. Unseen force. I don't have it yet. Fuck. What am I missing? There's gotta be something. There's gotta be something. There's gotta be fucking something. Wait, was something on the floor and someone else picked it up? Is that what happened? Don't think so. Didn't pick up anything, neither did you.
It is done.
Not seeing anything on the floor.
It is done.
Can you guys fuck off real quick? Thanks. Am I just meant to go back and tell him nothing was here? Said to be hidden in the ancient ruins of Zabo. But where? But where? But where? So it is what I expected, which is I have to somehow extinguish that flame. I just don't know how to do that. How do I extinguish a flame? Ow, ow, ow. Eris. I'm getting plenty of information saying I should extinguish the flame, but nothing telling me how to do it. Throw your body at it? I have tried, I assure you. I have tried. Can I use any liquid? Any liquid at all. Maybe not that one. Maybe wine? No. No? No. I can't put it in my hand. I can. No? No. Doesn't work. So it's not wine. How am I meant to... Would that work? No. How do they expect me to extinguish it? Oh, I'm supposed to hold down the Alt key. Today we learned. Okay. Neat. Well, now I can't put the fucking weapon away, but... Oh. I assure you, you will die way before I do, buddy. Yeah, that happens. Might have a problem here, buddy. There we go. That was a little scary. Right, I can't just wait it out. Right. There we go. That helps. I got stunned. Stunned. Okay. I have to be careful to only be at an angle where one side can see me but not the other. Tee-hee. Ah, there's another motherfucker. There we go.
That's the way to show those bastards. I mean, good hit, madam.
Thanks. I guess. Do you have any... Nope. Fair enough. Alright. That was quite rough, buddy. There we go. And I'm guessing I'm supposed to unlock these by shooting out the... Yeah.
It is done.
Or that. Cool. That was it, right? Right. So now I just... Well, that sucked. Can you stop, dumbass? X, I think. Okay. Okay. Nice. We got all we needed. Cool bow, bro. My bow's better. Eh. Okay. So we go back. Can I grab a boat in Blackroot? That's a good question. I should, in theory, be able to grab the boat in Blackroot. We'll see if that, if that's accurate, though. Because in theory, I should be able to grab a boat in Tarant and go wherever I want, but sometimes it doesn't let me. Okay. So, do you have a boat for sale yet? No. Ah, fuck you. Let's see. Can you take me to Caledon? Please. Yay. That's nice. That's convenient. Where was he? I think he was at the tavern, right? It was either the tavern or the inn. Inn. I found a bow. Please allow me to, the pleasure of examining it. A marvelous piece, simply marvelous. Thank you so much. We will begin training immediately. Please demonstrate your stance with the bow. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but I do not believe you have the skills to become a master. Please take yourself afield and practice with your bow. When your skill is improved sufficiently, return to me. Gotcha. It's because I don't actually... Yeah, I don't have enough points. That's okay. Still not enough... Get there eventually. Other than that, I guess we can go talk to the dude. The dude. What was his name? The police officer. Remnants from old city sewers. No sentient being in all of Arcanum is strong enough to live them. When the sewer maintenance blokes need to access them, they use some type of machine. Besides, there's another murder to worry about now. She didn't see him leave because she was running away from the house, screaming hysterically, and the maniac had probably broken into the house before Emily went inside. All I know is that it is not possible to lift those covers. 23 Kingsway, the Mushroom Inn, in one of the rooms there. Okay. Right. We're just lying through our teeth, it is. Okay.
What is it that you want of me?
I can't ask people where Roseboro is. That sucks. Oh, wait. What was the... He gave us a new address. Right. Hold up. Thank you. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Useless.
Shit.
Right. He said it was in the inn. That was what he said. Yes, it was the inn. It was the inn. Thank God my memory is so reliable. Namalok, written in what appears to be green blood. That's new. Certainly new. And there's no connection. There's no underground... Oh. What's that? Oh, there's a person over there. Right. What's that? Look closely near the beast with 4 legs but 1 foot. Enhance your gift of sight to make old paintings new and bright. Oh, how very interesting. Something mid-sized. Both of these are jammed. Wait a moment.
It is done.
Right. I didn't mean to do that. I was attacking the fire in the fireplace. I don't see why that was a problem. But okay. Either way, there is no entrance into this room in accordance with what we saw earlier. There's no underground passage in here. Mildly concerning. And I can't ask anything of these people. They don't have any information. Really. Do I just have to go back to the dude? Am I missing something? Malak. Sounds like a demon's name. Did I ever tell you about that Amlek demon that ran amok around here? I had to go slogging through some godforsaken swamp to find some ridiculous looking dagger to kill the thing. Why can't you buy a good ceremonial dagger at the corner store? Why would it write its own name? Why a demon does what it does, except for a demonologist, of course. You should find one to talk to. I'll send you to talk to the demonologist to help me out. You had a rather unfortunate run-in with a demon I was hunting. Demons don't like those demonologists giving away their secrets. You'd best be prepared to go fight some heinous creature in some dank dungeon, bleeding demons. When do I get the case where I have to go to some nice tropical island to solve it? I'm too old for this battle dash, and hurry it up. If the king's advisors get wind of the murderer being a demon, they'll try to call in Pain. Who's Pain? Overrated, overinflated, self-important big game hunter. Bloke is tracked down and killed just about everything you could think of, and everyone goes running to him on the slightest hint of trouble. I do not need his arrogance mucking about with my investigation. I'm capable of getting this handled myself. Thank you very much. Right. 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 Huh. What? What? Right. Right, right. So confused. He thinks it's a demon. Can I tell anyone in here? No. Can't get any help either. Where the fuck's the king anyway? I'd love to know. Do I know a demonologist? I don't think so. Right? There's gotta be some way. There's gotta be some way. You know what? This sounds like a tomorrow me problem. Murder. Solve. I'm tired. Oh, okay. We'll figure it out tomorrow, I'm sure. I'll see you guys then. Bye.